What up, this T3.
What up, it's J?
What up, this young RJ?
Inspires me other music, also movies. A lot of stuff inspired me. Art. My earliest inspiration probably came from probably just music, man. I've been doing a lot of digging, old school. I've been really getting back into my 80s music. I know that sounds corny, but I'm feeling 80s music right now.
I mean, same for me. Like just listening to all types of music from, like I'm really feeling Lil Dragon, all kind of other groups. It's like just all kind of music from rock to alternative and all that. And honestly, everyday life. You might see a big billboard sign that might have a dope hook on it. It's random stuff, but it's like just like studying and staying on top of your game because the music game is constantly evolving. So you got to stay on top of your shit. So.
Just movies. I watch a movie and hear a crazy theme song that's going on in the back and make me want to go make beats. So for me, music and movies, that's pretty much it.
The day Slum Village was formed in my grandma's basement. Basically, my grandma never lets me have company. I don't know what I did. I maybe had to clean a couple bathrooms, mop a floor or something. But anyway, she decided to have this like hip hop thing in my basement. So I had about 10 people in my basement, some MCs, some DJs, all that. And by the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? We formed Slum Village. It was me, Dilla, and Batin. And we knew we was the best out of all the guys we had invited. And that's how Slum Village got formed. So that was one of my favorite childhood hip-hop moments. And that happened back in the 90s.
My dad is obsessed with singing, so I grew up cause I'm a singer first. As far as hip-hop, once hip-hop came in, Slum was the first thing that, I listened to as far as hip-hop. But as far as any other artists outside of Slum, it was Ice Cube, the Predator album. So it was this cassette player sitting on the ground, and it was a cassette, one of my brother's cassettes, and they didn't let me listen to rap like that. So, I grabbed, I'm sneaking, I'm like, ooh, I want to listen to some rap stuff. So I put in the Ice Cube cassette, put it down, it's the old school, so you gotta push it in, wait for it to lift up. Then I put the cassette in, pop it down, put on the headphones, I press play, and it's like, boom, the headphones was on max. So that was my introduction to hip hop. It was Ice Cube, Predator. It was Today Was a Good Day. That's the first rap song I ever heard like that. And ever since then, I've been on rap. So mad love to Ice Cube, West Coast, mad love.
It was meeting the Fat Boys. When I was a kid, my parents had an R&B group called Our Just Latest Arrival. They was on tour with the Fat Boys and all of them. Buffy would pick me up, you know what I'm saying? Take me around, and just getting introduced to it like that and watching, hip hop start, you know what I'm saying? You could say, you might as well say in the peak of it. So once that happened,
He lying.
No.
Nah, I don't even know what
This is
you're
my
talking
brother, Big Pooh, say hello.
What's going on, y'all? This young RJ. He don't be giving me beats. I feel like the way we making music now, being in the house together, really create music is what's really inspired me to take my stuff to the next level.
It was like continuing to progress, musically, like working with T and J, they pushed me in the studio. Like the first year working with them, I'll be in the studio, I got my verse ready, it's ready, I'm good. I'm like, okay, dope, I got a dope verse, I'm ready. I get in the booth, it's a whole other story. They working me like, nah, man, you gotta put some more emotion in, make it real, you know what I mean? Like people want to believe this, so it's like, I got so much schooling working with them in the studio, and I really appreciate it, so it's like.
For me, it's just wanting to keep Slum and that top crop of hip hop groups, you know what I'm saying, to go down as legends, to solidify it, us as legends. So my inspiration is just going down there making the crazy stuff that I can make, you know what I'm saying, to inspire other people. That's what I'm on.
Biggest challenge that I had to overcome was probably just member changes. But the way I overcame that was just coming with dope music. Once we came with the dope music, that's over. So once people knew this new Slum Village can pull it off, we come out and we do shows and people support. So I just had to prove to them that, regardless You know, T3 is gonna always be here, and I'm always gonna make sure, basically, that we bring them joints. So,
as soon as I came out, like because my brother was a genius, you know, my brother's a genius. No, really, that's real talk. So it's like, as soon as I come out, they like, okay, let's see if he's a genius too. Whoa! And it's like I feel like when I came out, they didn't give me a chance to develop as an artist. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, like for me, it was just, you know, letting people know that yeah, my brother's this, but I'm also my own thing too. You know, and you don't have to compare me directly to that. You know, it's like certain records, yeah, I look like my bro, obviously, and then certain records I'll sound like my bro, but that's just something that's passed down in my bloodline, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like I feel like I finally got past that, like where people kind of finally see, like, yo, okay, he's doing his own thing, you know, and you know, that's dope to me. But it's like, it's never been a thing like that. Like, as far as like my bro being, you know, Jay Dilla, you know, I don't have no problem with that. For me, it's like, you know, it's an honor to me because, you know, I feel like I have to, you know, by my brothers setting that bar so high, it make me want to be the best artist I can possibly be. So it's like I push as hard as I can to stay always make progress on my craft. So it's like I'm in the studio non-stop. Like that beat was cool, but I can make something better than that, you know, because I know my brother was always on it, always trying to get better. So it's like, you know, I just want to say thank you, bro. I love you, and I thank you for setting such a great example for me. And you know,
when I was producing for G Unit. I had to kind of change my sound and make it a little more edgy, you know what I'm saying, a little more hard, you know. And then once I did that, for a couple years, I had to kind of get myself back into making hip hop, you know what I'm saying, like the hip hop we do. So the transition from doing commercial records to straight hip hop was the biggest thing for me to overcome, to learn the balance, you know what I'm saying, learn the balance. And so that was the hardest thing for me to overcome.
I want people to remember T3 as this. I want people to say, damn, he still kept it going somehow. You know what? I fronted on T3 17 times, but he showed me every time that he could still make it. People said when Dilla left, Slum Village was over. He still made it. People said when By 10 left, Slum was over. He still made it. Damn, T kept it going. Now the elders I left, they still saying he's still going. You know what? I feel like T3 is one of those guys that's the most slept on guys. I don't know exactly what he do, but I know he's creative and I know he makes great music. Because the only consistent thing in Slum Village is T3.
I mean, for me, like, I just want people to remember me as like, yo, you know, he really loved what he was doing. Like, yeah, he put his music out there, but, you know, I can listen to his music and I can hear that, you know, it's something that's from his heart. And that's all that really matters to me, you know, that I put out music that's from my heart. That's it.
I would like to be remembered for making great records. Not records just to try to get a million ringtones or a million sales, but classic shit that you can feel, you know what I'm saying, that's timeless. That's what I would want to be remembered as, timeless.